is it?
I didn't say it.
What is it? Does anybody know?
No.
Does anybody have an idea about what it might be?
No. Grass.
Grass? You think it's grass?
No. It's not. Like
What do you think it is,
looks like
Sandra?
grass.
No, it looks like
No
grass.
idea?
It looks like a pentagon. I know what it is.
This looks like a pentagon?
Bang, bang, bang. What looks like a pentagon?
I
it's
think
a-
he thinks
the
that
grass.
this planter of grass looks like the pentagon. Right? Pentagon.
Do you want to ask Owen what that means?
No. It means that's a triangle shape.
Oh, Owen said the pentagon is like a triangle shape.
No. It has. No. Pentagon. Okay, fine. I have no idea. It has 4 sides.
Oh, Percy said the pentagon has 4 sides.
No, that's a square.
Oh, a square has 4 sides. How many sides does the pentagon have?
8.
8 sides and
No.
4? What do you think?
1, 2, 3,
That's an octagon.
5.
What do you think, Audrey?
5.
5 sides? A pentagon has 5
I think
sides?
Noah has 6 sides.
Okay, I'm gonna draw a pentagon on this easel and we can
Noah has 6 sides.
6.
I think it has 1, 4, 2,
straight line.
That's not a pentagon. That's not a pentagon. That's
That's
a
a
house.
That's a house.
Okay, what about, is this it?
1, 2, 3.
I've got it. Oh, Sandra, are you gonna show us what a
Sandra's
pentagon
gonna
looks
draw
like?
it. It's okay if you don't know.
Not just any shape.
Not just any shape. What
Oh, I've
shape?
got it. That's actually it.
That's a triangle.
Oh, yeah, you can.
Yeah. So let's count how many sides this pentagon has.
1, 2,
2, 3, 4. 5 sides. We figured it
No,
out.
we need 6 sides.
Oh, you want one that has 6 sides? What if it's like,
A straight line across the top.
What about go down and have 1 to
And then the
top,
same
1
on the
to
bottom.
can we count these sides?
1,
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Did you say it looks like an octagon? It does look like an octagon. Let's make an octagon. An octagon has more. It just goes like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
I can
6,
make
7,
like 8.
You can.
8 sides. What about, is there anything that has 10 sides?
No.
Can you guys make a shape that has more sides than 8?
does.
See if you can do it.
I think 9 sides will be like a circle.
A 9 side would be like a circle.
Oh.
Wow. So, Owen, you said that this looks like a pentagon. You think it looks like this one. What makes you say that?
Because it looks like an octagon.
Like an octagon? This one in the middle looks like an octagon? Are you talking about this container? Or are you talking about the stuff inside the container?
The stuff inside the container.
This stuff looks like an octagon?
No, inside.
Can you come closer and show me what you mean?
Pentagon.
This soil looks like an octagon?
I tell you.
What do you guys think? Does this look like an octagon to you?
I think it looks like a circle.
Like a circle.
It looks like a circle.
What do you think, Emil?
Circle.
Oh, I noticed Jonah's blowing the grass.
I'm really good.
Camera.
I was trying to freeze it. with
What
my
happens
breath.
when you blow on it?
I don't know. It makes wind.
It makes wind.
Watch this. Dun, 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 dun.
Is there anything we should think about when we talk about this grass? Should we be rough with this grass or should we be gentle? You guys look at this thing that fell off. Yep, maybe because somebody pulled it out. So I'm going to put this gently back in. Alright, let's return to our areas to draw. Let's return to our area.
I know how to draw 7 shapes. So I draw
7 shapes, that's a lot.
a rectangle, a triangle, a diamond.
Bless you.
Hey, a house.
Yeah, I did make it.
Go get one.
You can't make a house. That's not a triangle.
A triangle is, I mean, a house is 2 shapes together.
What
Can you see which
shapes?
shapes? If I put a line here, you can see the shapes a little better. Which shapes are these put together?
And a square.
A square and what else? It's more of a rectangle, I think. What's this other shape?
I know how to. Triangle.
Triangle. Do you know that if,
Triangle.
can you listen for just a moment?
I already said that.
If you want to draw something, the best way to do it is to look at it and see what shape is that, and then draw that shape. So let's look around. If you wanted to draw our beautiful dream catcher, what shape would you need to use to draw it? What would you start with?
Circle.
Yeah, you can draw a circle, and then you add on all the lines and the beautiful feathers. What if you wanted to draw our door? What would you draw? What shape would you start with?
A rectangle.
A rectangle, and then you could add extra things like this. What shape is this thing?
What shape is the doorknob?
Circle.
This part is a circle, and this part looks like what?
A handle.
What shape does the handle look like?
I can already draw a circle.
Like a what?
Gray.
That's the color.
A circle and an oval.
You can draw a circle and an oval. So when you want to see your face, what shape is your face? If you want to draw your face.
Round.
It's round like a circle or an oval. And then if you want to draw your neck, what shape does your neck look like?
A line.
It's a line, or maybe like a rectangle if you want to make it like that.
It's a circle.
Your face is a circle. Well, then what shape are your eyeballs?
Circle.
So you can make 2 circles. You know, drawing is a lot easier than you think it is. If you want to draw things, just make sure you know their shapes.
You ever seen a robot wear glasses and break them? And he was so sad. Then he broke his feet. Then he broke his eyeballs. Then he couldn't walk. Then he broke.
I bet he was disappointed in himself.
Can I ask a question? What shape is your brain?
Ooh.
It's squishy inside. but
Andy
it's
was
hard
thinking about this the
outside.
other day.
Smushy inside, but it's hard on the
Mine
outside.
is mushy.
Andy, do you want to say what you were thinking about for your
Mine
brain?
is mushy too.
Oh, can we listen to Andy's words?
Mine is rotten.
Andy, what do you think about your brain? What shape is it? You were thinking about this on Friday, but maybe you don't remember.
Mine feels like blobs inside, then it's squishy inside, and it's hard outside. And mine is squishy outside and inside.
Oh, wow.
What shape is your brain?
Yeah.
Is it a? Do you think it's a rectangle?
I think there's orange juice inside and butter noodles
Oh.
and butter.
Noodles and butter and orange juice.
What's that? What do you think, Indy?
Mine is a shape of an ear.
Your brain is the same shape as your ear? Interesting. What shape is your ear?
This is what Kyle, my brain feels like.
What is it? Is it like a triangle or a
It's a
square? It's like a
dot.
circle?
I heard Andy answer the question, what shape is your brain? Does anybody else want to answer that question? If you can.
I saw Rowan's hand up.
Rowan, what shape is your brain?
My shape is a rectangle.
rectangle.
But how do brains talk inside?
Oh, I love that question, Owen. How do brains talk inside? Does anybody think about that sometimes? Jonah, how does your brain talk inside? Like that? Like that sound that you just made?
But what? Hello, dude! Mountain! I'm gonna fall down, robot!
That's how your brain talks inside? Levi, can you tell us, how does your brain talk inside? Make the sound of your brain. That's how your brain talks? Oh, Sandra, thanks for raising your hand. How does your brain talk? It makes that sound? Does your brain need a tissue?
Oh, yeah.
I think your nose does. We'll get one. Levi, do you have an answer to the, Emil, do you have an answer to the question?
Mine sounds like
Your brain sounds busy. Read. What does your brain sound like?
Sounds like laughing. Oh, it does.
Does anyone's brain make a beeping sound? It doesn't. Well, thank you for telling us about your brain noises that you have. Oh, what does your brain sound like? If you want to share your brain sound, I would love for you to raise your hand so we can hear it. Oh, did you raise your hand? I didn't see it. Cole, tell us about your brain sound. Oh, it sounds like an alarm clock. If you want to say your brain sound, what am I asking you to do? Yes, Owen, go ahead.
It sounds like this.
Cock-a-doodle-doo.
And the pumpkin.
Thank you for sharing. Rowan, thanks for raising your hand. What does your brain sound like?
I want to hear my pinky.
Oh, we'll get to that in just a moment. Levi, what does your brain sound like? Oh. Your brain sounds like a car or a train to me. If you want to say something,
Grace,
what should you do?
Grace.
Oh, Grayson, what does your brain sound like? Like a cat.
Like a cat.
Meow meow.
Oh. Rowan, did you want to share your brain sound now? Go ahead.
My brain sounds like this. Moo! Moo!
Kind of like a cow? Oh, how interesting. Anthony, tell us what your brain sound. Oh, shh.
My brain sounds like
Ooh, it's like a high, quiet noise. Are you raising your hand, Indy?
Yeah.
Do you want to say your brain sound?
Yeah.
Tell us.
Beep, beep.
Ooh, to me that sounds like a train. But maybe to you it sounds like something completely different. Miss Nina, what does your brain sound like?
What about yours, Miss Chris?
What does your brain sound like?
What about Miss Chris? Let's ask Miss
My brain,
Kristen.
I can't make this sound, but it sounds like lots of voices talking at the same time.
Like, is it something like this? Is it something like this? Oh, all right. Okay.
Yeah, that's what it sounds like. Yeah. You
Okay.
got it. You figured it out. Oh, I see. that.
Lennon, what does your brain sound like, Lennon? You don't want to share it? That's okay.
Percy, did you tell us about your brain sound?
It sounds like nothing. Silence.
Percy, did you tell us about your brain noises? You don't want to today?
I'll do
Hey,
it.
Levi, whose book should you draw in? You can draw in your book, but that's Percy.
Ryden, what does your brain sound like?
Right there.
It
Oh.
sounds like that noise?
Yeah.
Cool. Jonah, tell us about your brain noises. Oh. Can you tell us about your brain noises? Yeah? Let's hear it. Okay. I want to say one more thing before we share our
This
pictures.
is a
Do you know that
gorilla
we have tools over there that you can use to record sounds? Can we ask everyone to record their brain sounds today or this week? We can spend some time recording our brain sounds.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. Thank you. Another thing we're going to do today is some people. We're going to Miss Steph.